Hello, this is going to be a tutorial on how to solve the platypus. This particular platypus I got in a store in the mall called Go Toys. That's G-O exclamation point Toys. You can also purchase one of these at Mefforts.com, although it will not have colors. It will have like a deck of cards like King, Queen, Jack, Ace as the colors. So first thing you should know about the platypus is that it's the easiest twisty puzzle to solve on the market. If you're new to twisty puzzles, or maybe you're trying to get somebody hooked on them, I would give them this puzzle because it's the easiest puzzle to solve. You don't need a tutorial on how to solve it if you're good enough at puzzles, but if you're not, this is a great place to start because it's not a difficult puzzle. One of the things that doesn't make it difficult is that you never have to worry about orienting the pieces. You'll never have a piece that is just flipped the wrong way. It's in the correct spot, but it's flipped the wrong way. They'll always be flipped correctly. So it's basically putting the pieces in the right spot. And apart from one tricky move that I'm going to show you, or relatively tricky for newcomers, this is an easy puzzle. So let's go ahead and start by scrambling it. Okay, so I think that's nice and scrambled. So let's go ahead and solve this thing. The first thing you need to do is pick a color that's going to be your base color. That's the color that you're going to start with. I usually pick blue, so I'm going to start with my blue face. And I'm going to look for the little edge piece that corresponds blue. So here's one. It's blue, so I'm going to rotate it so the blue's aligned. And I'm going to match up the secondary color, which is light blue, which is the light blue over here. So just rotate it. There we go. Secondary light color. The next blue piece is right here, pink. So that's easy enough. Just rotate it, and it's already matched up. And the last color is up here, which is the yellow and blue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it above, kind of above where it needs to go. It needs to go down here. So just pull it straight down, and then from here just rotate it and match it up. The first layer is pretty easy. If you get a scenario where this happens, let's say you solve the blue and the yellow needs to come over here, but if you move the yellow piece, you mess up the blue that you had solved. This is a very easy fix. Simply leave the solved one alone, rotate, then move the solved piece away from the piece you just rotated, and rotate that piece back. Now you should be able to solve that one again and solve that one. Just gonna go ahead and solve that last piece. Okay, so here's your base. Now basically we're gonna put the base on the bottom, and we're never gonna spin this piece ever again. It's good to go. We don't need to worry about it. So now we're just gonna use this kind of top layer right here and these three bigger pieces to solve the rest of the puzzle. So now we need to pick a secondary color, such as blue, light blue, and let's just go ahead and do the orange one because it's already solved. So here's the orange with the orange, and just put the light blue over here. Easy enough. Let's go ahead and get the other orange. So what we're going to do, this is a basic move on a 3x3 that is easily learned on this puzzle. Instead of moving it straight down, we already have a solved piece, so we don't want to mess up the solved pieces. So we're going to, if we know that this is going to go here, we're going to bring up this piece, the piece, that one's supposed to go there, so we're going to bring this piece up, swap it out, and then put it back down. Like that. So up, put the correct piece in, bring it back down. Now let's go ahead and move on to the other light blue piece, which is right here. Again, I know that it's supposed to go right here, so I'm going to bring up this piece, up, rotate that, swap it out, and pull that back down. And there we go. Now we got both of those solved. There's a yellow solved over here. And I didn't mess up anything else. The last few pieces, we got to get the purple side. So let's go and do the yellow. So it's just right here, and just rotate it. Simple enough. And let's go and do the pink. Okay, so instead of just rotating it and putting it down, because if we solve the pink, watch, we rotate like that to put the pink in. As we rotate that pink, the yellow unsolves itself. So to prevent that from happening, we don't match it up first. We move it out of the way. We bring up the piece that it's supposed to go in, the spot that's supposed to go. Then we line it up by substituting it out, and then bring the piece back down. And after you solve the base and the 3 other layers, this top right here will automatically solve itself. Again, you can purchase this at Mefferts.com, or maybe if you happen to have a Nix and Nax store, or just a little fun game store, like a hobby place, you can find this. This particular one is labeled as the Extreme Cube, X hyphen TREME, Extreme Cube. And so that is how you solve the platypus.